It's tough to see a team lose, and they got to battle back and come play the winner.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the Solano College Sports Network, where we're here at the softball field of Solano for some NorCal Super Regional action. Game 2 of the day, win or go home between the Santa Rosa Bear Cubs and the Fresno City College Rams. I'm Stash Moda, joining the booth, as always, my broadcast partner, Zach Poff. Zach, what is good, brother?
You got to love a win-or-go-home situation. You win, you stay alive. You lose, you get to start your fishing trip a little earlier than expected. Santa Rosa, of course, taking on Fresno City College. And the winner of this one will play Solano approximately 30 minutes after.
Yeah, you know, Solano had a tough loss. They lost by 1 run to Sierra, but one heck of a game it was from both sides, both battling out two of the top teams in Northern California of that game. And now we have Fresno and Santa Rosa. Both were mercy ruled yesterday by Sierra and Solano. And the Bear Cubs really put up a fight against the Sierra team, who had 3 home runs on the day, 2 grand slams in the game. And then Fresno just only put 3 runs on the board against the Solano team. So this is really going to come down who can put up more runs in this game.
And Santa Rosa, the home team here this afternoon.
Ball game for Fresno. Shortstop, Kyla Cisneros.
So Kyla Cisneros, the shortstop, leading off, followed by Adriana Bencomo, followed by Selena Ruiz. Those are the 1, 2, 3 hitters.
Dana Thompson on the hill for the Bear Cubs, and they're hoping she has a nice shutdown inning here to start this one off, top half of the first.
First pitch in there for a strike, 1 called, and first pitch, 232.
Book it. And Dana Thompson rocking the headgear. Doesn't want any screeching line drives coming back her way.
Hey, she's smart. Seen a lot of hot shots. Ooh, that was high. I got it.
Almost knocked over your spittoon partner.
Yeah. And you know, we saw a hot shot in game 1 that went off Shannon and messed it. She got a glove on it so she didn't get hurt.
Big Kahuna giving some love there, rocking the center field camera. I know he had fun broadcasting the first game with us.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count goes to 1 and 2. Dana Thompson got roughed up in the first inning. Only pitched a third of the inning against Sierra, allowing 10 runs in that first inning.
And it seemed like Sierra batted through just about every inning yesterday.
And they proved they could put some runs on the board, which, did she go? And she did not go, so the count will go to 2 and 2.
And I've been very impressed with the umpiring crew here in the Super Regionals, a very good blue crew.
Foul back, stays alive, count stays at 2 and 2. Set it up again. Here comes another pitch.
And important for Fresno City to try and get some runs early here. And it's a tough game. I mean, you played all season. You want to keep your playoff hopes alive.
And you know, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, and Fresno won 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Just a nasty pitch. Took a little off. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Adriana Bencomo.
So Adriana Bencomo coming to the plate. Adriana Bencomo had a good year. She batted .437 with 29 RBIs, 10 doubles, 1 home run, 1 triple. And that one's fouled back. Count goes 0-1.
And started off, I mean, very aggressive at the plate.
Dana Thompson, she's probably happy she got the first out in this game already out of the way.
Yeah, yesterday it took a while to get that first out.
And this one's fouled back. Count goes 0-2.
And it's funny, the first out was against Mata.
Yeah, the strikeout.
And that was the only time she was retired yesterday.
9 RBIs for Mata.
That's crazy.
Game. 2 home runs. 1 towering 2-1 shot, and then a grand slam.
I'm jealous she's going to Hawaii. I'd love to live there.
And this one's poked to the shortstop, Sammy Barte. She picks it up, throws over to first for out number 1.
And Barte had a nice game at the dish yesterday. The shortstop here for Santa Rosa hit a grand slam, and if you can see the scoreboard, there's 1 light broken, and that's all Sammy Barte right there.
So 2 down, it brings up the 3-hitter, Selena Ruiz, the DP today. She batted a .379 on the year with 4 home runs and 37 RBIs. That pitch is just a hair low. Count goes 1-0.
And Megan Stroud, the catcher there for Santa Rosa. Dana Thompson pitching, of course. Allie Corrid, Sammy Barté on the left side, Megan Winters and Courtney Morton on the right side.
Just a bit high. Count goes 2-0.
And from left to right, you got Rebecca Steiner in left field, Chantel Cessna in center, and Chris Pardowski in right.
These two teams are very evenly matched. You know, got beat up by Solano and Sierra yesterday. And this one's ripped into center field, and Ruiz has herself a base hit.
So that'll bring up the cleanup hitter and the opposing pitcher, Jackie Anzaldo.
Now batting. Pitcher, Jackie Anzaldo.
So Fresno is the 7th seed, Santa Rosa the 6th seed. So expect a good game here today at the softball field of Solano. This one's fouled back. Count goes 0-1.
Let's keep them coming. I mean, game 1 was a great game, 7-6 win.
That's nice. Megan Stroud just came over and said hello to us when she's picking up the ball.
She's trying to get her name on the, she wants us to call her name a little more.
You know, we saw excellent catching by Bella Falafini in the last game. That pitch is high for ball 1 for Solano, and Falafini, just one of the best catchers I have seen in Northern California.
And she got things started for Solano.
With
Hit
the
that
solo shot.
straightaway center. 220's nothing for Falafini.
Just a hair low. Count goes 2-1.
You got to love softball. You got your unique chants going on right now. Fresno City chirping a little bit.
It seems like they have a different chant for every player.
It's a lot of work.
You know, probably have handshakes too. And that pitch is in there for a strike called. Count goes 2-2.
So just like game 1, a big strike zone. It looks like we're going to be ready to roll with here game 2. And if you're a pitcher, you got to love that.
And this was lifted into center field, and Chantel Cessna is under it. And she makes the catch, so Fresno strands 1, and we're heading to the bottom of the first.
Hi, I'm Neil Glines, the Dean of the School of Liberal Arts, and I want to thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
So bottom of the first inning, Santa Rosa up at the plate. Chris Pardowski, the right fielder, coming up first, followed by Sammy Barty. Shortstop, then Chantel Cessna. 1, 2, 3 hitters for this Santa Rosa Bear Cub team. And they have some pop in this lineup, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I was very impressed yesterday. They able to score 6 after giving up 10 runs in the bottom of the first. Still ended up losing, but like you said, partner, a lot of pop.
A lot of fight in this ball club, too. First pitch in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1. Pardowski leads the team in stolen bases with 13. She has a .392 on batting average, 11 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs. And she rips this one into left center field in no man's land. She has herself a leadoff single. Going for 2. It's going to be a close play, and she is out at the plate, at home, second base.
And, I mean, you don't want to run into outs, especially right off the bat. You get your leadoff hitter aboard with a single. Tried to stretch it to 2, but not even close at second base right there.
So that's just trying to do too much there, especially leadoff single. You know, you want to get your lineup going, just on a rally. And
I mean, I understand trying to be aggressive there and set the tone.
But what a good throw by Adriana Bencomo.
And I do like that, too. You force the D to make a play, and they did. So Sammy Barté, I mean, that grand slam she hit yesterday was a
huge lift for this Bear Club lineup.
Tall, lanky shortstop.
And she rips this one right up the middle for a base hit.
And right now there should be runners on first and second, but
you know, if there was a runner on first base and playing double play depth, that's a tailor-made double play. So maybe that kind of worked out in Barté's favor.
Now batting, center fielder, Chantel Cessna.
So Chantel Cessna, the former Rodriguez Mustang, my alma mater.
Did you go to school with her?
I did. A couple years younger than I am. Actually got to watch her play. Very good player.
You know how Rodriguez, they have a pretty good softball team? Or?
Very good softball team. Good program over there. All the sports at Rodriguez have a great program.
And I know they're happy. First round selection this year.
Jason Verrett. And former Rodriguez grad
Stevie
Stevie
J.
Johnson coming home to play for my
Coming back to the
49ers.
Bay.
Welcome home. Gonna be excited to see him back in the Bay Area. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Call count goes 1-1.
Tell you what, man, Colin Kaepernick's got to be excited. You got Vernon, got Crabtree, obviously Anquan, and now you throw Stevie J to the mix.
And Brandon Lloyd also to help out.
Dirty.
See what football. He took a year off. See what he has left in his tank. Well rested. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good
Nice
pitch.
Yeah, it took a little off. Got Cessna out in front.
And Zaldo, good changeup, mixing speeds, changing the eye level. And the pitch. High and outside, trying to back pick. Back safely. Count goes 2-2.
And you see that a lot in softball. It has a lot to do from that 30-foot deduction from baseball to softball. A lot easier to back pick with that 60-foot throw.
And this one's just poked to the shortstop. Kaylee Sonaros is under it for out number 2.
And that gives us a chance to look at the defense for Fresno City. Of course, Jack Anzaldo pitching, Naomi Gomez the catcher, Nikki Diaz at third, Kylie Cisneros at short, Savannah Ball at second, Dana Moritz at first. From left to right, Ben Como, Jenna Arkillian, and Nicole Roberts. Selena Ruiz, the DP here today.
So Megan Winters now at the plate, second baseman, the 4-banger here.
As you see on the screen there, 410 average.
And that hitter, so now there's runners on first and second with 2 outs.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Courtney Morton.
You know, you can't afford to hit batters, get away free bases. And, you know, if Chris Pardowski, she didn't get herself out by trying to stretch the single into a double. Would be bases loaded right now.
I mean,
that could
so
prove
far,
a pivotal factor in this game.
Anzaldo's really gotten one out here in the inning. The pop-up from Cessna, the 3-hitter.
And that's on the outside corner for strike 1. And, you know, we saw in the last game, Elena Benapayo trying to go to third. You know, she had second by herself. She went third, got a good throw from the right fielder and got her out. And that ultimately was a pivotal part of the game. Time is called.
Yeah, that's the one time you don't want to run into outs there. You're down to your final 3 outs. Outs are crucial, and Benapayo got gunned down at third. Trying to go first to third on a single.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And as you always say, I mean, that high fastball, you think you're going to crush it, and very rarely do you actually make contact.
You just have to elevate your hands a little more and get on top of the ball. Square it up. Very hard to do and hard to lay off. And this one's ripped foul, out of play.
Nice 0-2 cut just to get a piece. And this is a big situation here in the bottom of the first. You got 2 runners on, 2 down, and Anzaldo can get the out here and strand 2 runners, be a big time out from Fresno City College.
Oh, back pick, got her, leaning. Late tag, and she's safe. But good throw by Naomi Gomez. Just a late tag by Dana Moritz. Moritz?
We'll go with Moritz.
All right.
Sounds about right. Sorry if we butchered that, Dana.
And she lifts this one into left field in foul territory. Nobody's going to get it, and it's going to be a long strike as the count stays at 1-2.
Good job battling here, Courtney Morton.
So the wind's starting to pick up here.
Of course, after I got roasted in the first game, chilling on that outside chair.
A little bit of cloud coverage coming in. What a beautiful day here in Fairfield, California. And that pitch is high. Count goes 2-2.
Very good battle from Morton here and doing a good job fighting off those tough 2-strike pitches. Nice patient at bat.
And she pokes this one foul, so staying alive. We all know staying alive. John Travolta Saturday Night Fever, the great Bee Gees song, if you like disco.
Just let's not have him introduce any more artists at the Grammys.
That pitch is low for ball 3. Count goes full.
So outstanding job, Martin here. Down in the count 0-2. Fouled off a couple of pitches. Able to bring the count full. And on top of that, too, now the runners will be moving here. So a single outside of the infield definitely will play to run.
And ball 4. So bases are loaded now for number 6, Allie Cordes.
So Fresno doing a good job here. I mean,
Allie Cordes.
2 singles, a hit batter, and a walk.
Yeah, back-to-back walks with 2 outs. You know, that's going to prove pivotal if Allie Cordes can come up here and get a base hit, maybe take a walk. And Zaldo is struggling to find a strike zone. That pitch is low for ball 1.
Yeah, big time situation right here. Bottom half of the first. Bases loaded, 2 down. Allie hoping she can find a hole.
That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1.
Wind picking up a little bit now. At least not as bad as yesterday.
It's blowing out towards right field. Pitch high. Count goes 2-1.
And it was doing the same thing yesterday, and that helped Mata get her second jack when she went oppo.
So we like the sun to come back out. Now it's starting to get a little chilly here. Cordes rips this one foul.
Sammy Barty playing the flinch game like we were last week and yesterday. So far, so good today, at least. So big time pitch coming up right here with 2 strikes, 2-2 count, 2 down, bases loaded. And right here, you could maybe go outside the strike zone here and hope Allie swings that one out of the zone.
And that pitch is low, so the count, full count again. 2 outs, full count. Runners will be moving.
And impressed with Santa Rosa's approach here to start off this game. Doing a good job not swinging at pitches out of the zone.
And she pokes this one right into the glove of Savannah Ibal, and that will end the inning. Santa Rosa strands 3, heading to the top of the second. Top of the second here, and you're tuned in to the Solano College Sports Network. Game 4 of the Super Regionals between Fresno City College and Santa Rosa. Dana Moritz coming up to the plate, followed by Nikki Diaz and Naomi Gomez.
5, 6, 7 hitters here in the top of the second. Dana Thompson with a good first inning. Allowed a 2-out single. That was it.
First pitch outside for, called a strike.
I was just as surprised as you.
So the count goes 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and Thompson took a little off that pitch, and Moritz was out in front.
Yeah, Thompson doing an outstanding job here early on, just changing speeds, keeping hitters off balance. Up on Dana Moritz, 0-2.
High and outside for ball 1. So good waste pitch by Thompson.
And of course, the winner of this game will play Solano about 30 minutes after this one's a wrap. Loser goes home.
And these two teams, whoever wins is going to have a tough battle with Solano after coming up their first loss in 33 games. And that's high and outside for ball 2. Count goes 2-2.
And that's the one nice thing, I guess, if you can look at for Solano losing. At least they get a couple hours, regroup, kind of focus, get ready to go. And it's going to be tough for the winner of this game. I mean, they'll have a little bit of momentum winning the game, but they got to come right back and battle back.
high and outside, ball three. So Dana works the count full after being down 0-2.
Yeah, very good battle. Trying to get the leadoff runner aboard. Nikki Diaz on deck.
I just noticed that Dana's rocking some spectacles. Kind of nerd power, Eric Sogard. She fouls this one back and stays alive.
Anytime you can get an athletic plug in, you're going for it, right?
Oh, always.
Impressive win yesterday, 8-0. Your boy Tommy Malone pitched amazing.
Eight shutout innings. It's good to see some of the bottom of the rotation guys starting to step up, as Dan Straley was optioned to AAA Sacramento.
Good move by the ace.
And ball four, great at bat for Dana. Fouled off a couple tough pitches and eventually drew the walk. So Fresno has something working here in the top of the second.
Nikki Diaz.
And anytime you fall behind 0-2 and you're able to draw a walk, just outstanding AB.
So we got pinch runner coming in. The flex players, Savannah and Ball. And we learned about the flex rule in the DP and everything like that not too long ago.
We were good, though. We guessed what DP meant. I mean, a pretty easy guess, but. So right now, real quick, looking at Solano, what's Terry Pearson Bloom kind of dishing out to the players? Keep your heads up. Let's go. Ready to roll.
You know, they got beaten that game. You know, a 2-run home run, the bottom of the sixth, really trying to lay down the bunt there. Can't get it down. Count goes to 0-1. And, you know, the 2-run home run was costly. They had an opportunity in the top of the seventh to come back. Just couldn't get over the hump, but they were fighting uphill battle the whole way. Down 5-0, tied the game 5-5. They went down 7-5. Final score 7-6. And she can't get the bunt down there as it rolls foul. Count goes to 0-2.
And that's always tough. I mean, bottom of the sixth, you gave up a 2-run jack. Then you got to come back. You have 3 outs remaining. And as you mentioned, they battled, but came up a run short.
Now we have time as Dana's over there tying her shoe. And while we got time, let's do a little station identification. You're tuned in to the Solano College Sports Network, your home for Solano sports.
And also a big shout out, California Community College Athletic Association. Rocking SCSN on the homepage.
Strike three called, and that is out number 1. And Nikki Diaz just got fooled there.
Yeah, I mean, as a batter, you're down in the count 0-2. You expect probably a ball coming and just painted perfectly outside part of the plate.
So Naomi Gomez coming up to the plate. Run on first, one out, top of the second. She rips this one foul. It's going to be out of play.
It's a little out in front. Nice cut.
Fresno against Solano only put up 3 runs, had a tough time. They left a lot of runners on, and Shannon Messis just shut them down the first couple innings, and they put an 8 spot on him and just kept out of this. One's lifted into right center field. Doesn't have enough. It bounces off the wall, and Gomes is going to stay at first, and Dana goes all the way to third. So first and third, 1 out.
And that's your Manny Ramirez 220-foot single.
Yeah.
Goes all the way to the fence, but outstanding job by the center fielder, Chantel Cessna, 707, representing out there in center.
Showing off her arm.
Former Mustang. So meeting on the mound.
What's going on tonight for some NBA playoff action?
Man, Portland needs to step up. That's one thing I know. They're going back to the Rose Garden, back
Rip
home.
City?
Yes, sir. And other game going on in the East, the Miami LeBrons. Miami Heat, man, they are playing really well. It's looking like they're on that path to three-peat.
They haven't lost a game all postseason. Playing outstanding basketball. I thought Brooklyn would make it a fight, though, with KG and Paul Pierce. And
Yeah, man, it's time to hit the retirement home, KG.
Yep.
You can tell he's about done.
You know that KG hasn't spoken to Ray Allen in 2 years?
And it's funny. It's like, dude, you did the same thing. You bounced too.
But they did it in a different sense. They helped the team by leaving. Ray Allen, they thought they had another
Hey,
chance.
he was smart.
Yeah. got a
Jesus
ring.
Shuttlesworth got himself another ring. He got game. And he's been playing pretty well in that series, too.
So Nicole Roberts, the right fielder, coming up to the plate. Big RBI situation for the Fresno Rams. First pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1.
And if you're a pitcher here, I mean, you got about a couple inches off the outside corner. You're going to get that call. So you got to go for it. I mean, there's no reason to throw anything over the heart of the plate here. You got a big strike zone today.
And this was just chopped right up the middle. Steps on second, gets one out. 1 run will score. So Nicole Roberts has an RBI fielder's choice.
So good job, Fresno City, able to get a run on the board. They'll definitely trade the out for the run.
Jenna Arkelian.
So Jenna Arkelian coming up to the plate, running on first, 2 outs. See if she can keep this rally going.
And, of course, if she gets on, to go back to the top of the order.
That pitch is high and outside for ball 1.
And it looked like Megan Stroud wanted to gun down Roberts, but bobbled the ball a little bit.
Just keeping an eye on her, making sure she's not going anywhere. Trying to drop down the bunt, can't get it down. Count goes 1-1.
And this has to be nerve-wracking. I mean, it's the second inning now. Kind of nerves calm down a little bit here, but at the same time, this could be your last game of 2014 season.
Do or die. This is a game 7 for them. They can't afford either team.
It's the best in sports.
Yeah.
I mean, win or go home. There's not a better situation.
And she rips this one down the third base line. Foul. What a good job by Allie Cordes. Lays out, gets it, throws it over to first. But
looking like Nolan Arenado there at third base. Best defensive third baseman in the game right now for the Colorado Rockies. And I think he has like a 28, 29 game hitting streak on top of that.
Yeah, we can't count out Manny Machado, who's coming off surgery.
Slow start, but he'll get things going for the Orioles.
Payoff pitch. She just floats this one into right center field, and it drops. So, 2-out single for Jenna Arkelian. Runners on first and second. It's going to bring off the leadoff hitter, Kayla Cineros.
Now batting, shortstop.
Bottom of the order doing their job for Fresno City. 7, 8, 9 hitters, 2 singles, and an RBI ground out.
You know, speaking of Manny Machado, he made one of the most spectacular plays I've ever seen at third base against the Yankees.
I knew you were going to plug that part in, too,
Oh,
against the Yankees. It was dirty. I know Brian would be happy. Red Sox fan over here running the board.
And that ball was fouled back. Nobody's flinching back here. Count goes 0-1.
Brian wanted to, but he stuck with it. He didn't flinch there. He thought about it. And, of course, Kylie Cisneros struck out to start off the top of the second.
Top of first.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
And that ball is low. Count goes 1-1. We have an illegal pitch, so the runners will advance.
So that's the second time we've seen this. Shanna Mestis did that earlier. And cool, the umpire crew came over and explained the rule to us. So just like that, now 2 runners in scoring position. Jenna Arkelian over at second and Gomez at third. Or am I mistaken? Cole Roberts at third base.
So now they're trying to get clarification why it was an illegal pitch.
So still early here, top of the second. Fresno City already with the 1-0 lead, trying to tack on a couple more.
You know, prime opportunity, 2 outs, second and third. Could really use a couple more runs, especially early in this ball game. So Cisneros, big opportunity here, 1-1 count. Fresno are looking to open up this game just a little bit. High, ball 2.
And of course now first base open.
You can see the wind really starting to swirl and some paper is out on the field. But coach picks it up, just throws it away.
As the umpire has called time, have a little chat. Sneeze one for the day. Hopefully it's the last.
count is going to be 3-1 because the illegal
illegal,
pitching
exactly.
counts as a ball, which I was wondering they were going to call that. And she rips this one right back to the pitcher. She can't find it, picks it up, throws. Oh! And Courtney Morton just drops it, and 2 runs will score. And they tag out Cisneros to end the inning with 2 runs, 3 runs in the inning for Fresno Rams. And we're heading to the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. Santa Rosa hoping to answer back here after allowing 3 runs, and 2 of those 3 runs unearned.
Megan Stroud looking to lift the Bear Cubs here to try to start a rally as they're down 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that pitch is high for ball 1. It's the do or die game, like we keep saying. Lose and go home.
And Santa Rosa had a good first inning, no runs to show for, but left the bases loaded. Walk, hit batter, and 2 singles.
And that pitch is a hair low. Count goes 2-0. And this wind is just really unpredictable. It's swirling. It's not blowing out to one location. It's kind of like tornado weather here.
I mean, that's why they call it Mother Nature. You just never know what to expect.
Yeah. And that's in there for a strike call. Count goes 2-1.
Getting the high strike right there from the blue.
Just a bit low. Count goes 3-1.
And important for Stroud right here just to try and get aboard. Start off the bottom of the second here. The leadoff runner aboard. Number 7 hitter for the Bear Cubs.
And she pokes this one in the left center field. A lot of air under that one. And Jenna Achillian making the catch for out number 1.
1 up, 1 down.
It's going to bring up Taylor Spalding, the DP.
Now batting, the DP, Taylor Spalding.
And Spalding on the year. 220. 9 RBIs.
5 doubles. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1.
So the Mendoza line in baseball is 200. I'm going to guess in softball we'll go with 250. Spalding batting under that softball Mendoza line.
Ooh, good pitch, strike 2.
So Anzaldo doing what she needs to do here. They score 3-4 in the bottom of the first, trying to get a shutdown inning here in the top or the bottom of the second.
And this one's ripped down the left field line, just foul.
Not by much. I mean, that almost bounced right over the third base bag, but the correct call, obviously.
I'm looking out over the left field wall way back in the hills, and it kind of looks like it's raining over there.
This weather, man, it's just so unpredictable.
And that's high and outside for ball 1.
And the wind blowing from left to right. So anything hit to right field.
He's getting carry.
A little bit of carry.
Oh, high and outside at ball 2.
So you get a look right there at the Santa Rosa dugout, trying to get a little chant going, get a little rally going here in the second inning.
Oh, and that hitter. Hit her right in the hand, so Santa Rosa catches a break there.
Now batting, left fielder, Rebecca Steiner.
So it's going to bring up Rebecca Steiner, 1 down, runner on first for the Bear Cubs. Just trying to get one back here, get back into this ballgame. Still only bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, the Fresno City fans didn't like that call. They thought they heard that go off the bat.
It probably did hit the bat a little bit, mostly hand. Strike called inside part of the plate. Count goes 0-1.
Steiner on the year, bat 220. 9 for 41. 2 RBIs.
Strike called on the outside corner. Count goes to 0-2.
So good job from Jackie and Zaldo. Hit Spalding and comes back here ahead on Steiner, 0-2.
And this one's shot right up the middle. Nobody can get a play on it, so runners on first and second. 1 out.
So far, Santa Rosa now with 3 hits. Also have a walk and reached base on 2 hit batters. So good job, bottom part of the order. 2 runners aboard, 1 down, back to the top of the order.
Chris Pardowski.
So Chris Pardowski coming up to the plate. She singled back in the first inning, trying to stretch it to the double, and was thrown out. Kind of took the wind out of their sails there. She would have scored because they did have they started with the bases loaded. Ooh, nasty pitch for strike 1.
And timeout. I think we're going to get a little pinch running action here. And of course, the winner of this game will take on Solano. Guessing Taquita's probably going to throw for the Falcons.
So Brianna Bernardino is going to come in and pinch run for the DP, Taylor Spalding.
For 16, we also have re-entry for Fresno for 16.
And of course, softball rules. You can just come in, pinch run, and come right back in the game, even if you're subbed out.
So this could be a big inning for the Bear Cubs here. This one's lifted back, hits off the fence for strike 2. So count 0-2 to Pardowski.
And it seems like Jackie Anzaldo's been ahead 0-2 on a ton of batters so far in this one. She's doing a good job getting ahead of hitters.
And she swings at a high pitch, trying to stay alive, bounces off the fence. Set it up again, 0-2.
And just a good job right there from Pardowski just to get a piece on the high fastball.
So this could be a crucial pitch for Anzaldo. Outside, count goes 1-2. Strikeout or ground ball is what you're looking for here, Zach.
Yeah, I mean, you would love a sharp grounder, hit right to the shortstop, try and get a 6-4-3 DP.
And she pokes this one and fouls off her foot, so she stays alive. So good at that for Pardowski. She's seen a lot of pitches, staying alive.
Yeah, doing exactly what you want your leadoff hitter to do. See a lot of pitches, anything close to being a strike with 2 strikes, just find a way to get a piece, make some contact.
And this one's lifted. It's going to be out of play, so she just keeps battling as the chant coming out of the Bear Club's dugout. Battle, baby, battle.
Man, you got to love all these. As you said, there's a different one for each batter, it seems like. Definitely never run out of material.
That ball is low, ball 2. So the count goes 2-2.
I tell you who's having the best time right now, and that's Sierra College. They just get to sit back, scout it out, see what's going down between these 2 teams, obviously, and they're going to watch Game 3 later on today.
Where is Sierra College? Where are they from? What town?
That's a good question.
Have to get the guys behind the scenes here to look that up for us, because the count goes full, 3-2.
So nice battle here, leadoff hitter, down 0-2. All of a sudden it's full.
She's been in the box for a long time, Zach.
Of course, not as long as the innings yesterday.
Oh, and this one's lifted into right center field. Doesn't have enough. It's going to one-hop the wall. 1 run will come around to score. And Bardowski has herself an RBI double.
What an at-bat. Down 0-2, fouls off a couple of tough pitches, gets the count full, gets a pitch she likes, and just drives it to right center. Gets the Bear Cubs on the board now, 3-1 deficit. And now you got Sammy Barty, who put a nice dent in the scoreboard yesterday.
Yeah.
And Bardowski now 2 for 2. This time she got her double.
Yeah. Barty, you know, she singled back in the first inning. Got stranded at third base. That strike is in there. Count goes 0-1.
And as we saw yesterday, I mean, Barty loves that kind of pitch right there. As we saw, she took for strike one. She loves that kind of inside part of the plate. Try and pull this one down the left side.
Ball just a hair low. Count goes 1-1.
We got a new chant going already.
And you put some microphones in the dugout.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And we were chatting with the umpire crew too here. We'd love to get them some field mics too on top of that.
And that pitch is just a hair inside. Count goes 2-1.
Maybe next year we'll get that cranked in with the replay system.
A lot of big things happening here at the Solano College Sports Network. That pitch is high, ball 3.
And a walk wouldn't be the worst thing right here with first base open, but you don't want to make this a big inning for Santa Rosa, especially load the bases for the number 3 hitter for Chantel Cessna.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Run coming home, play at the plate, and she is safe. So Rebecca Steiner, pass ball, made it home.
Yeah, heads up base running, as you said. If you hesitate, stay, but she didn't hesitate at all. Right when she saw that ball get passed, she took off and bang, bang play. She made it in safely.
It's nice, you know, coming down third baseline, you really want to come in, take a hard run at home, stop on your front foot, and if you read it going dirt, you just take off again. You need all your momentum going forward because you can always pull back, but you can't get that the speed going forward, your momentum.
That's exactly what she did there, able to score.
And she lifts this one into left field. I can't say fair. It's fair ball. It bounces off Bencomo, and Barty has herself an RBI double.
Just like that, we're all knotted up, 3 apiece, and still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So good job, Santa Rosa, battling back.
That's what they've been doing. You know, yesterday against Sierra, they put up a 10 spot, and the Bear Cubs come up, put 6 on the board. They know how to battle. They're feisty.
So Bardowski and Barty both 2 for 2 now, both with singles and RBI doubles. Meeting on the mound right now and telling Jackie, hey, just do your thing, get us out of this inning, get us to the 3rd, tied up 3-3. And now we got to deal with the former Mustang grad.
Chantel Cessna up at the plate. Rocking a pink boa.
With the leopard, baby.
Leopard in there. That pitch just a hair inside. Count goes 1-0.
I think I've seen you rock the same hair tie there, partner.
Yeah, a couple times.
You do more the zebra print, though, not the leopard, so.
Hey, only on Tuesdays, all right? And that pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the Santa Rosa lineup, though. I mean, even going back to yesterday. I mean, hitting wasn't the problem yesterday for him. It was pitching.
Yeah. And they just foul this one into the Fresno dugout. Heads up. Count goes 1-2. I know Cessna would love to get a base hit here, allowing Barty to come around and score, take their first lead in the Northern California.
Yeah, the Super Regions. I mean, Jackie's done a good job getting ahead of hitters, but it's been getting that 3rd strike's been the issue for Jackie and Zaldo.
And she ropes this one right up the middle. They're waving Barty home. There's going to be a play at the plate. Throw is late, and Barty scores off an RBI single by Chantel Cessna.
So just like that, a 4 spot on the board here in the bottom of the 2nd. We saw no run scored in the 1st.
And now we're going to have ourselves a pitching change. You think a pitching change? Think speed oil change too.
Right.
And it's going to be number 8, Selena Ruiz.
And she came in yesterday and pitched pretty well.
She is the DP.
Yeah, impressed with Santa Rosa here. Gave up 3 in the top half of the inning. Come back. Hey, you got 3. That's cute. We got 4. We're only 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. And that's tough. I mean, your season's on the line. You're down 3-0. And you come in here and you're battling. You already get Jack Inzaldo out of the game. As you hear the blue, DP, as you said, coming in to pitch. It's only 1 out in the inning, and Santa Rosa's already sent up 6 batters. Megan Winters coming up to the dish. She got hit by a pitch in the first inning.
So the Bearcats have one of their famous rallies going on right now. 2
Now
outs,
pitching for Fresno,
bottom of the second.
number 8, Selena Ruiz.
And Mark just messed up on the call there.
He usually does.
There's Megan Winters at the plate. Second baseman. First pitch from Ruiz is in there for a strike. Count is 0-1.
And as a pitcher coming out, I mean, you got to love the strike zone at least. I mean, a wide strike zone here this afternoon. But not affecting the batter so far in this one.
And that pitch is low. Count goes 1-1.
So this one's almost not turning into the game yesterday, but long innings so far here. And game 4 of the Super Regionals here on.
And she pokes this one, and Savannah and Ball couldn't get it. And Cessna tripped off the bag and gets back safely.
And heads up at least to find a way to get her footing back and get her hand in just in time. A bang play at second base. She's got a look right there. She's got a nice little smile there.
She kind of, that was a little like a Pablo Sandoval.
Hey, this is where you don't want people broadcasting the game.
Exactly.
This is where it's like, I wish that we were back in those days where no one broadcasted us. Nobody would have known except for the 60, 70 people here.
SCSN not top 10.
Oh, for sure. Book it.
Along with our old cameraman DJ hopping out of the way yesterday.
I don't know. What was better?
I'd say DJ.
Yeah, hands down. I still got to check that out. That's going to be funny.
So Courtney Morton at the plate. She walked in her last at-bat.
8th batter of the inning here for the Bear Cubs.
She calls time.
She's
Never
like,
let the pitcher freeze you at the plate.
and she's like, that's not my chant, guys. I need a TO. And a little bit of confusion there. Ruiz and the catcher Gomez having a little chat. Getting a little crunk over there in the Santa Rosa dugout, man.
There's a good shot of the dugout there.
Looking right at the camera, man. They love this on-air time.
And this one's shot out in the center field. Going back, can't get it. Bounces off the wall. And they're waving Cessna home. Play at the plate. Nope. Cessna is in there safely. Winters over a third, and Courtney Morton with an RBI double.
I love it, man. Kahuna didn't flinch an inch. He did a little lean, but outside of that, he was protecting that camera. And you know why? Because it's coming out of his pocket if he has to buy a new one. Man, Santa Rosa putting it on here in the bottom of the second. They're already a 5-run inning, only 1 down, and they're sending up the 9th batter of the inning, and Allie Cords.
There's only 1 out, so they're rallying here. That pitch just a hair low. Count goes 1-0.
Yeah, already 6 hits in the inning, 8 hits overall here for Santa Rosa. And this inning started off with the fly out to center.
Yeah.
Since then, no outs recorded.
Right back to the pitcher. She throws over to first for out number 2.
And good job by Selena there to look the runner back to third and calmly make the put out at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Megan Stroud.
So Megan Stroud, who started the inning off with an out, now back up for the second time here in the bottom of the second.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
So now my scorebook's going to look like it was yesterday.
Right. At least, as you mentioned, at least we got room for 9 innings, so
Yeah.
we can adjust a little bit. But yesterday, I didn't know if we were going to make it. If that game would have gone 7 innings, we had
Right.
no chance.
Megan Stroud, she actually led off the inning and flew out to the center fielder. Jetta Killian. Swings at the first pitch, off the glove of Mort, and scooped up by a ball back to Dana. That will end the inning. So 5 runs come around to score, heading to the top of the third. Top of the third here, the Bear Cubs rallied in the bottom of the second, putting up 5 runs on the board to answer Fresno's 3.
Adriana Bencomo.
And Adriana Bencomo leading off. She grounded out to the shortstop in her first at bat.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little spoiled there. I mean, so far, one great game, and this game's looking like it's got a chance to be another good one.
That's what's good about the NorCal sectional playoffs, or super regional playoffs, I should say. First pitch roped into left field, and that's a base hit for Bencomo.
Exactly what you want. Swinging at the first pitch. Good contact. Found a hole.
Now batting, pitcher, Selena Ruiz.
So Selena Ruiz coming up to the plate. She singled in her last at bat.
Started the day off as the designated player, now pitching.
And this one's chopped to the second baseman. Megan Winters tag, throw over to first, double play.
Big time. I mean, right there, a tough spot for Bencomo. Thought she'd be able to get by her before the ball got there, but
You know, that's one of those, if you're the base runner, you stop,
Stop.
or you fall down.
yeah.
Try to make her tag you to let your runner get there. So
Enzaldo.
kind of just ran herself into an out there. And it brings up Jackie Enzaldo, who started the game pitching, now the DP. Nope, I'm seeing some raindrops, Zach.
And as we saw, the blue came over and said there was maybe an initial report of even lightning too and rain.
And if there's any signs of lightning, everything must stop. Play will stop until it passes over. That pitch is inside, ball 2.
And if there is a delay, that'd be, I mean, horrible news because no lights here. Once the sun goes down, party's over, baby.
And you know, if it does start to rain, we're going to have to break down here. The broadcast will be cut short. Swing, gonna miss strike 1. Count goes 2-1.
A double play was huge. I mean, it looked like maybe Fresno was going to get things started here in the third inning.
Some dark clouds coming over us now. Swing, gonna miss strike 2. So this is crucial for Dana Thompson to get this out, shut down inning, get her team back up because they're hot at the plate right now.
Yeah, that's important. I mean, you get runs on the board, you want to come out, have a shutdown inning, and keep those bats going.
And this one's popped up in no man's land in right center field. Coming over, nobody can get to it. She's trying for second. Sessman throws it over to second. And Jackie is in there with a single and makes her way over to second.
So good job, heads up base running there. Saw Chantel kind of bobble it a little bit out in center and took advantage, got to scoring position into second base.
Pardowski and Cessna, they just weren't talking to each other. Should be a routine play, but neither one of them called it, just both overran it. Got to have communication out there.
Yeah, that's definitely crucial. I mean, you gotta chatter out there. I mean, you do enough talking in the dugout, you might as well do it out in the outfield too, right?
So Dana Mortz up at the plate. 0-1 count.
Got a walk in her first AB to lead off the second inning.
Came around to score. Just a bit outside. 1-1.
Let's get a look at the Santa Rosa dugout. Just chilling.
And the pitch. Swung and lifted into center field. Cessna going back. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Fresno Strands 1. Head into the bottom of the third.
The third, 5-3 lead for Santa Rosa.
Taylor Spalding coming to the plate. The DP
DP. Taylor Spalding.
looking to stay hot at the plate.
I just love the way that sounds, the DP.
Yeah.
Way better than DH.
I know you're not a fan of DH, being a Dodger fan playing in the National League. But it's definitely harder to play in the American League with that designated hitter.
I mean,
in there for a strike.
it makes it way easier to be a manager in the American League. I mean, you don't got to deal with your pitcher's pitching well, but you got a big-time situation later in the game. You don't got to worry about pinch hitting. And Big Kahuna can't see out there. He needs his eyes. No wonder that shot's been horrible. Now Big Kahuna doing his thing at the center field camera. And I know he had fun broadcasting the first game with us.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun having him on the mic. High and outside, ball 2.
Rebecca Steiner on deck, and then back to the top of the order here in the bottom of the third.
High and outside, ball 3. You know, Spalding was hit by the pitch in her last at-bat. Maybe looking for another walk here to start off another rally.
And she came around and scored the first run of the game for Santa Rosa, first to 5.
And that's low, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Taylor Spalding is going to bring up Rebecca Steiner, who singled in her last at-bat.
Usually right here, you'll see the number 9 hitter get a bunt down, get that run into scoring position with 1 down. And the third base coach, also the head coach, Mr. Wright.
She lays down a bunt, and this one's a good one. Foot race. And Savannah and Ball just couldn't hang on to that one. So Rebecca Steiner reaches on an air, and Taylor Spalding over to second base.
And that's the second time we've seen a ball bounce out of the glove. Now even.
Just took her eye off of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a play you got to make there. Get the out.
And Chris Pardowski coming out to the plate. Had an RBI double in her last at-bat. Slash floats this one up. Is she going to get it? And no, it's down. And they're throwing home. Not quite sure what she was thinking there. They had the out at second base.
Easy out. I mean, the initial thought is runner's going. I'm going to try and gun her down at home instead of, I mean, it's hard for a center fielder right there to look up and see exactly what's going on. It's kind of a first reaction move right there. Threw it to home. But yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, she could have gone third or second there to get the out.
I thought he balled had it
Yeah.
initially. But we're out in no man's land. Those are always tough plays to go back on, and the ball's probably tailing away from her.
So now bases loaded. And Sammy Barty came up with the bases loaded yesterday. And originally thought she had an RBI infield single. Got taken away. She's like, all right, I'll just smack it off the scoreboard and hit myself a grand slam.
And here's a prime opportunity. Bases loaded, no outs.
Man, you get all these grand slam calls. Not fair.
That first pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1.
And Pardosky now 3 for 3 after that single.
Strike called. Count goes 0-2. And Ruiz really knows that she needs to step her pitching game up now. Backs against the wall. Want to keep it a 2-run ball game.
And just painting the inner half right there.
Yeah, you don't want to let this game get out of hand. Swing, and she fouls this one off. And the run will come in to score. And just a hard ball in the dirt for Naomi Gomez. Lets us scoot away, so.
One down as first base was taken, so Sammy Barty is out. But as you mentioned, partner, run comes across on the wild pitch.
So RBI strikeout.
Right.
So Chantel Cessna coming up to the plate, singled in the last at bat, came around to score.
They had a nice play to end the top of the inning in center.
That pitch is low, ball 1. That pitch is in there for a strike. Yeah, it goes 1-1. Cessna's got some pop. If she gets a good pitch, she can get a hold of one and take one out of this ballpark.
Yeah, she's a very good softball player, outstanding center fielder, good with the lumber.
And this one's hit to the shortstop. Flips over and gets it out at third. Run will score. So RBI fielder's choice for Chantel Cessna.
Yeah, did her job, got the run in. Heads up play by the shortstop there. Kylie Cisneros able to get the runner out at third base.
You know, Chantel Cessna does have some good wheels, so Cisneros just took the easy way, just throwing it over to third. Maybe a little bit of a running error on Chris Pardosky there. Swing, gonna miss strike 1.
You're tied. Anything hit to the left side, you're on second base.
You freeze.
Yeah, exactly. You stay put.
There's 2 outs, okay, but you know, that's unnecessary, so just the second time she's ran herself out.
Second RBI for Chantel Cessna.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. High heat.
That rise ball, I mean, it's tough to even just make contact.
And this will just float it up. Ruiz is under it, and she can't squeeze it. So Megan Winters on the E1. So the ball is not bouncing in Fresno's favor, and they're now down 7-3.
Yeah, there's been a couple of plays they obviously should have made, and
Now batting, first baseman, Courtney Martin.
luckily for Ruiz, she can still find a way to get out of this inning with no more runs allowed.
That's 2 errors this inning, and you can't win when you're giving up errors. That's just free bases, free outs.
I mean, obviously right there, you'd love your first baseman to come make the play, but
She's
not enough room. Yeah,
It was in the circle.
yeah, that's a play you got to make. And pitchers always get a pass, right?
Yep. Ball 1. Count goes 1-0 to Courtney Morton.
She smoked a double in her last at bat.
Walked in her first at bat, so it's not recorded out. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1. And that pitch is low. Ball 2.
You get a nice close-up look there at Selena Ruiz. Came in the second inning. Replaced Jackie Anzaldo.
And this one's lifted in foul territory. Do they have a play? She's under it, and she makes the grab, and that will finally end the inning. 2 runs coming in to score, 1 left stranded. We're headed to the top of the 4th.
Hi, I'm Donna Meyer. I'm the Classified Employee of the Year, and I want to thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning. Santa Rosa up 7-3, 7 unanswered runs in this ballgame so far. And Nikki Diaz wants to change that momentum, maybe take one out here.
Hey, they were like, hey, your field goal's cute, but we're about to score a touchdown.
So Nikki Diaz up at the plate.
Gomez and Nicole Roberts. Due up after. 5, 6, 7 hitters here in the top of the 4th. Big inning for Fresno right here. They got to find a way to put at least 1 or 2 runs on the board.
Just a bit outside. Ball 1. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1.
You get a nice close-up look there. Dana Thompson pitching a very good game here, and the 4th game here in the Super Regionals, game 2 today.
Oh, this one smoked down the right field line off the dugout. Strike 2. So Fresno could really use a spark here. They're playing a little complacent.
You get a nice shot right there. Exactly what she did right there. Get out the way.
They're having some fun in the dugout.
Anytime you got a lead, it's always funner, right?
Yep. Funner a word, Zach?
It is now.
Hit to Barty. She scoops it up, throws it over to first for out number 1.
And while we're playing that game, is hella or hecka a word? I didn't think so. It is not.
We live in Northern California.
Nah.
Yep.
I didn't see that in my buddy Webster's book, all right?
Naomi Gomez up at the plate now. 1 for 1 on the day.
She got her jam going in the dugout.
This one's fouled up over our heads for strike 1. Man, I'm just hoping the sun comes back out. It's starting to get a little chilly here at the softball field of Solano.
Just like yesterday, same thing kind of happened.
And that's low for ball 1.
There's only one thing I'm hoping for, and that's no rain.
Yeah.
I don't care how cold it gets, as long as no rain, keep playing ball.
Uh-oh, now it's a ZPC. Now it's going to rain.
I know. I bet if I said it's not going to snow, it would too.
And that's outside. Ball 2. Count goes 2-1. Just a bit outside. Ball 3.
And you can hear the Fresno City dugout. They got their Gomez chant going on.
Maybe related to Carlos Gomez?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't make a scene out of everything. So
Right down the heart of the plate. Strike 2.
And of course, Yacil Puig. Mad Bum got into a little bit yesterday as Puig took him deep center. Little bat flip. Watched it a little bit. Mad Bum not happy.
Payoff pitch. And this one's hit right to Allie Cordy. She picks it up, throws it over to first for out number 2.
And I've been very impressed with Dana Thompson. She's doing a really good job. Little rough stretch there in the 2nd inning, but outside of that, she's been flawless.
You look out in center field, our cameraman Greg Pop putting on his jacket out there. The old man's getting cold.
I'm surprised it took him this long, to be honest. I seen him run into his truck. I thought 2 things, battery's dead or sweater. And it was a sweater.
So Nicole Roberts at the plate, reached on a fielder's choice and came around to score. This one's fouled back. Strike 1.
And Thompson doing a good job getting ahead of hitters. Exactly what you want to do, nursing a 4-run lead. Don't want to allow any free base runners.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot going on here at the Solano College today. I was walking on campus.
Yeah, it took me forever to get parking, man.
There's actually a lacrosse tournament going on over at the soccer fields. I didn't think they played lacrosse around here. That's pretty
I didn't
interesting.
either. I thought that was an East Coast thing.
And then there's some AAU basketball hoop action. Little kids going on in the Solano Gymnasium. I like to call it the Falcon's Nest.
All right, you got all the phrases here. I mean, the only one you can is Bill and Luis Yarborough Stadium. It's already taken.
This one's popped up, and it's going to be into the stands. Coming back in, and hits off the top and bounces over for strike 2.
And you could tell that Mets fan wanted nothing to do with that foul ball. Probably not a Mets fan,
Not
but
a Mets fan. I think
rocking
this
the
kid-
Little League
Yep, Little
jersey. I'd be mad if I was on the Mets, though. Even Little League.
Man, in Little League, I got drafted to the A's first round overall pick. For the
Man, I
Miners,
was
and
Seattle, bro. You kidding me? The Mariners? We suck, too.
Oh, this one's poked right into the hands of Sammy Barty. Throws it over to first. Safe. So infield single for Nicole Robertson. Barty just a little lackadaisical there. Usually she's pretty sure-handed.
And Roberts, too. I mean, out of the box quick, able to beat it out. Good hustle. And as you mentioned, I mean, Barty a little lackadaisical there at short, taking her time, and bang, bang play. Safe call. Infield single.
So Jenna Arkillian at the plate. The center fielder singled in her first at-bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1.
So Arkillian hoping she can get this back to the top of the order here with 2 outs. Kylie Cisneros on deck.
And this one just floated into center field. Could be trouble. Cessna coming in under it, and that is out number 3. Fresno strands 1, heading to the bottom of the 4th. So starting to sprinkle here at the softball field of Solano. And coming up for the Santa Rosa Bear Cubs is number 6, Allie Cordes.
Ali Cordes.
Man, we got a whole bunch of softies on the cameras, bro. Everyone rocking their sweaters. We got an umbrella back here. Come on, guys.
Hey, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt over here. I'm in shorts and a polo. I
Because
should
we
say.
woke up late and just grabbed whatever we saw and booked out here.
Okay, that's a strike call. Count goes 0-1. You know, we're going to have to do, if it starts opening up here, the skies do, then we got to hustle up and protect the equipment.
Yeah, this might get messy, and a good thing we do have the umbrella at least to protect the gear.
Count goes to 1-1. Push it hard, Malcolm. Trying to get the umbrella up over here. You can see it on the camera, right behind home plate here.
Get a look at Stosh, myself right there.
That's high. Ball 2. So the count is 2-1 on Allie Cordes.
Looking for her first hit, 0 for 2. 9 hits already for Santa Rosa.
That pitch just a hair low. Count goes to 3-1. It's crucial for Ruiz to really get this out right here. You don't want to walk a batter down 7-3, bottom of the 4th. You really need to have a shutdown inning. The bats aren't coming alive like they're used to having for this Fresno team. And that pitch is inside, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Allie Cordes.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, I mean, right now, Fresno's got to dig deep, find a way to get momentum back on their side. And it's the same thing with basketball. You get a slam dunk, you get momentum back on your side. Right now, they need a strikeout or a very good defensive play, kind of still momentum back.
Well, I just got a news update here on Sports Center app. Missouri defensive end Michael Sam, first open, then there's a ball hit. Good bunt, throw over to first, and she's out.
Did he get taken? Somebody swooped him up?
Michael Sam is now the very first openly gay player to be selected into the NFL by the Rams in the 7th round today, 249th pick overall.
And that's a perfect spot for him to go. You get to go play for Jeff Fisher, a guy that's been around for a very long time. Obviously, I love the guy. He went to USC.
Hey, he's one heck of a ball player, too.
Yeah, good safety.
Yeah. No, he's a defensive end.
Or DN, Jeff Fisher?
No, not Jeff Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
Michael
Oh,
Sam.
yeah. He was SEC Defensive Player of the Year. And if you're bringing home that hardware, I mean, you're arguably one of the top defensive players.
Nikki Potok. Now pinch running for Megan Stroud. So no outs, first and second.
And getting back to Sam, I mean, that's great for not just the NFL, not just for sports, but for our society as a whole. I mean, it's good to see that they'll open the doors and say, hey, we're cool.
Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all people.
Exactly.
We all deserve to
Let
be
everybody
equal.
be who they are.
Yep.
You know, don't tell somebody you're doing something wrong, or just because you do one thing one way, it doesn't mean everybody else does. So.
Exactly. I say potato, you say potato.
Right?
Doesn't matter. We both know it's good to eat.
Exactly. Exactly. Anytime you can make fries out of anything, you're living life.
And that's low for ball one. I'd say I love potatoes, anything with potatoes, except for that one meal I had at De Beers in Davis, California.
That looked disgusting,
The
bro.
worst breakfast I've ever had in my life.
I just loved it because you were so happy. You were ready for it. This looks so good. Sorry.
She gets down the bunt, and this is a good one. Throws it over to first for the first out. So runners advance to second and third.
What's Bill Belichick always say? Do your job. And excellent job right there, getting the bunt down, get 2 runners aboard, or 2 runners into scoring position now with 1 out.
And what better player to have come up is Rebecca Steiner. She reached on an air and a base hit, came around to score twice. So good production from your 9-hitter. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, single in the second, as you mentioned, came around to score.
That pitch is inside for ball one.
Yeah, I mean, Santa Rosa making Ruiz work, and they got Jackie Anzaldo out of the game pretty quick. They're just doing a good job battling, and we saw that yesterday against Sierra, too.
Ooh, checks her swing, holds up. Yep, goes to 2-0.
And we're talking about this all day with the Solano game. Important to not fall behind hitters. And that's exactly what Dana Thompson's done on the other side for Santa Rosa. She's getting ahead of hitters, and it's been the opposite for Fresno City, really having to battle to try and get outs.
And the pitch, high and outside, ball 3.
And as you mentioned, I mean, a little hesitation going on at third. Wise move to stay there for Ali Koritz.
She did not have a good jump whatsoever, so smart base running by not trying to advance, not trying to do too much. You're up 7-3. You know, you like those runs that come in, but you have 1 out. Why risk it? You don't always have to risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah, right? I like that.
Right down the heart of the plate, strike 1.
Did you come up with that or you steal it?
I've heard it before. You can't remember from who.
So we'll just, that's your thing now.
Trademark.
Book it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And she was trying to hit that one to Vacaville right there. She had a nice cut, but just a little under it. And a nice close-up shot.
And that's high and outside, ball 4. So now bases are loaded for Chris Pardosky.
3 for 3.
Stay hot, kids, stay hot.
Single, double, single.
Right fielder.
Of course, she was gunned down to start off.
Gunned down twice.
That's right,
Pass
yeah.
today. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1.
So when we get the replay system, maybe we should ask for an actual like booth.
Yeah.
Get inside, so we don't need to worry about this rain.
Or wind or any sort
Nothing.
of weather.
We can actually
elements.
tape stuff
Yeah.
in a timely manner.
This one's fouled back, strike 2.
Brian Nelson wanted to get his flinch on, but he's working too hard. He can't even keep his head up.
And I was actually watching the monitor here, and I just saw the ball fly back to us and hear it.
They got Malcolm working pretty hard over here. He's the Mary Poppins over there, the umbrella man.
You know, good pitch outside, ball 1. You know, he's just singing in the rain, Zach.
Man, you just got all the phrases today, partner. Steel City.
That ball's low, count goes 2-2.
Been impressed with Santa Rosa's approach. They don't really swing at many pitches out of the zone. Very patient lineup. They are going to wait until they get a pitch they like.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
There I
Big
go, jinxing
strikeout.
again. So I got a pitch out of the zone after I said that, 2 down.
Shortstop, Sammy Barty.
So Barty has a chance here to really open this game up even more than it already is. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, bases loaded. 2 for 3 on the day. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to the third baseman. She steps on third. That will end the inning. So Santa Rosa strands 3, head into the top of the 5th.
Solano Community College transformed my life.
And gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university caliber education.
Without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible, I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
Getting to the information I truly have a passion for.
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future.
And made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
So top of the 5th. Santa Rosa up 7-3. Fresno trying to wake up their bats, and they've allowed 7 unanswered runs so far in this game. And Fresno really needs to have something happen here.
Yeah, this inning could very well be their season right here. I mean, down by 4, 9 outs remaining.
Your leadoff, you got your 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up. Kyla Cisneros.
Important AB right here. You got to find a way to get on base, especially being the leadoff hitter.
And that ball is low. Count goes 0-1. 1-0.
And it's been rare to see Thompson fall behind hitters. I mean, she's done a good job getting ahead 0-1, 0-2, 1-2.
That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1.
And Kylie Cisneros looking for her first hit of the game, 0 for 2. Strikeout and reached on a E3 back in the second.
And this one's ripped. Picks it up. Barty throws it over to first and gets her for first out of the inning. So
Yeah, Santa Rosa defensively has been playing pretty sharp.
So now comes up to the plate is Ben Como.
Now batting, left fielder, Adriana Bencomo.
Ben Como, 1 for 2 on the day, had a single in her last at bat. It was involved in that double play. This one's hit to the third baseman. Diaz picks it up, throws it over to first. I'm sorry, that's Ali Cordes with the play to get the second out.
It's a nice stab. I mean, that ball found her quick. Nice play, nice throw, 2 down.
Annie Thompson's just cruising on the mound right now.
Selena Ruiz.
Yeah, ever since that second inning, I mean, she's been lights out. I mean, 3 runs allowed in that inning. Outside of that, she's put goose eggs on the board.
Just a bit low. Count goes 1-0. This one's lifted into right field. Going back, calling it. And what a great snag by Megan Winters. 3 up, 3 down, heading to the bottom of the 5th.
In bottom of the 5th, heart of the order here for Santa Rosa. And if they can, I mean, they're looking good right now at the 4-run cushion. But if they can tack on a couple here, and it starts with Chantel Cessna. Man, I've been very impressed with her game. I mean, not just at the dish, but she's a very smooth center fielder. 1 for 3 today, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Our boy Brian Nelson, man, this guy's a beast on the board.
Strike in there. Count goes 0-1. Yeah, Brian Nelson
He's doing everybody's job.
Graphics, board switching. He's doing an excellent job.
Malcolm too busy getting that fro going. Step your game up, Malcolm.
Gotta get the waves, right? And this one's lifted into left field.
Scoreboard shot.
Doesn't have enough.
Oh.
And what a catch by Adriana Bencoma going back. And no wind couldn't help her out there for the first out of the inning.
I seriously thought we were getting another scoreboard dinger, but
Second baseman.
a wind not blowing that way.
Warning track power.
Yeah. More power than I got.
Megan Winters now at the plate, second baseman. Been on base all 3 times, reach on an error, a walk, and a single. That pitch is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike.
And Ruiz done a pretty good job coming out in the second inning, replacing Jackie Anzaldo. That
pitch is low, ball 1.
Well, I'm glad to look up and see blue skies again. So the rain, lightning, not going to say anything. Don't want to jinx it, actually. Santa Rosa getting their groove on in the dugout.
And this one's ripped right into the shortstop. Good. Oh, wow. That was Kylie Cisneros ranging to her left, scoop and try to get the speedy Megan Witters, but Megan just beat it out for an infield single. Thought that
Courtney
for sure was going up the middle.
Oh, I did too, for sure. I think it might have gone off the pitcher's glove and slowed it down a little bit.
Now batting,
Courtney
first
Morton.
baseman, Courtney Morton.
1 for 2, a walk and an RBI double. She fouled out to first baseman Dana Moritz in the last.
That pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1.
I like the chants, but I never can understand a word coming out. It's like cheerleaders.
And this one's lifted in the right behind second base. And the defensive sub, Haley Olivius, makes the play.
And, of course, once again, you lose, you're done. You get to start your vacation earlier than you wanted. And the winner of this game has a date with Solano.
Neither of these two teams want to face Solano, but they're
Yeah.
going to have to.
I mean, regardless, they're going to be playing a tough squad. I mean, Sierra Solano, I mean, 2 of the best teams in all of California, the 2 and the 3 seed. Solano the 2, of course, and Sierra the 3.
That
Yeah.
ball is outside.
The number 1 seed, San Mateo, pulled it out yesterday. And
They got a good game going on right now. As Delta made it a game, tied it up. They went into extras.
Wow. And, of course, Sac Joaquin Delta, the 5 seed, beat Sacramento yesterday.
And this one hits off the pitcher. She can't find it. And Cordis has herself an infield single.
And San Mateo yesterday beat Ohlone. Ohlone in Sac City. Probably playing right now if that San Mateo Delta game ever ended. So Santa Rosa trying to buy some insurance. Already up at 4 spot, 7-3.
Maybe they're trying to look to get the mercy rule in effect. They need to score 6 more runs to do that.
I mean, I don't, no disrespect to Fresno, but I'd be a fan of that too, so I can go get myself a monster. I need to pick up some energy here gear up for game 3 today.
Maybe get a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Sorry, Starbucks.
That pitch is low. Ball 1. No, I'll talk about Tower Mark coffee, man. You don't know about that
That's
Tower
the
Mark
spot.
coffee. Oh, yeah.
Dishing out free Pringles yesterday. Gotta love it.
Yeah, you buy a case.
Right? I'll take beer and Pringles all day. Book it.
And this one's fouled up into the stands. And
Duck and cover.
it's going to count 1-1.
I didn't realize DJ was watching the game from the stands today. Just got out the way.
Just a bit low. Count goes to 2-1.
Stroud still looking for her first hit.
In the second inning, she made the first out and the last out. Something you never want to see have happen. And this one's ripped into left field. Going back, can't get to it. 1 run will come in. They're waving in the second run. It's going to be a play at the plate. She gets down, and what a throw by Kylie Cisneros to get the speedy Allie Cordes.
The gun show, baby.
So they strand 1, head into the top of the 6th.
Sixth inning here. 8-3 lead for the Bear Cubs. Fresno, they want to keep their season alive. Got to get things started here. And 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Jackie Anzaldo, who started the game pitching, up to bat here to lead off the sixth inning. 1 for 2. Single in the third. Flew out to Cessna in center. Back in the first inning.
Dana Thompson, I'm very impressed at the rough second inning, but really has been lights out since then. That pitch is the ball, 1-0.
And she's coming off her first 1-2-3 inning in the fifth. And really, she's been in control the whole game. I mean, outside of that second inning, no more than 4 batters have come up in an inning.
That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Fresno City potentially down to their final 6 outs of the 2014 season. Get a nice shot right there at Dana Thompson.
And this one's hit to the second baseman. She picks it up, throws over to first for out number 1. Megan Winters with a nice routine play.
So 5 in a row retired for Dana Thompson.
Dana Mort's coming to the plate.
Now batting, first baseman, Dana Morris.
Looking for her first hit, but did reach on a walk back in the second.
First pitch in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1. You know, Fresno would really like to put some more on the boards, making it more a competitive game, because that's a long drive back, 3 hours. We made the trip for the Lady Falcon basketball team when they faced Fresno in the playoffs, round 2 of the playoffs.
Didn't go well for Solano. And I heard you guys had a nice little drive out there and got off on the wrong exit a few times. Big Kahuna on the wheel.
Yeah, it was a fun trip overall. And, you know, if Solano could pull out a victory the next game and they win 2 against, this one's lifted in the left field. And Steiner is under it to make the catch for out number 2.
So what, we going to Bakersfield if Solano advances?
Yes, Solano advances. We're going to Bakersfield. That's a fact, Jack.
I mean, that's about the only reason to be excited to go to the great city of Bakersfield.
Hey, Dwight Yoakam is from Bakersfield.
You got anyone else?
I got a good buddy that lives in Bakersfield. He's got a nice, good-sized ranch down there. And this one is hit to the first baseman, Courtney Morton. She scoops it up, steps on first. 3 up, 3 down, headed to the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th, Santa Rosa up. Nursing a 5-run lead, 8-3.
Now batting, the DP,
Taylor Spalding,
Taylor Spalding.
Rebecca Steiner, then back to the top of the order with Chris Pardosky here in the bottom half of the 6th. Can't believe it, man. The Dodgers are actually beating the Giants. 4-2.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
So, you know, the Dodgers don't win too often.
And
That's a ball on the outside.
Brian Wilson doing what he does best. Bases loaded in the 8th, gets out of the inning. Hunter Pence a pop-up.
That pitch just low. Count goes to 2-0.
And even though Santa Rosa is nursing a 5-run lead, important here to still have good at-bats. You got a game going on after this, if they win, of course.
Can't be complacent. Oh, that ball a little bit higher would have been right here sitting in our laps.
You would have had it for sure, right,
Oh,
partner?
yeah, I got you. I see a lot of long faces on this Fresno team. They're kind of checked out. They're only down 5 runs. Anything could happen. We saw it yesterday and today. Swinging strike count goes to 2-2. Solano was down 5-0, came back and tied the game. It was a late 2-run home run in the bottom of the 6th inning.
And, of course, looking up to the next inning, important for Fresno to get the leadoff runner aboard. I mean, that's how rallies start.
That ball's in the dirt. Count goes to 3-2.
So Spalding, hit by pitch, walk, and a sacrifice bunt. 1 run scored.
And this one's ripped down the left field line, foul.
Just a little out in front, and my mistake. 2 runs scored for Spalding. As you get a look right there at the Fresno City dugout, and there's Solano gearing up for the game following this one. Santa Rosa rocking out. Home plate, cleaning off his home. And the home plate umpire.
So payoff pitch coming right here for Reese Fires. And this one's floated into right center field. And Nicole Roberts is under it. And Jenna Killian comes over and makes the catch for out number 1. And it's going to be Rebecca Steiner. Has yet to record an out today. The walk, reached on the air, and had a single back in the 2nd inning. She actually scored on a pass ball.
I like that one.
Yep.
Getting their ludicrous song. They got to find a way to get Luda in the background.
Yeah, that pitch is outside. Count goes to 1-1. So now the sun is back out and shining. The dark clouds are heading towards Rio Vista. And this one's ripped into left field. Going back, it's going to one-hop the wall. And Rebecca Steiner, stay hot kid, has a stand-up double.
Talking about staying hot. Chris Pardowski coming up, 3 for 4. A double and 2 singles. Struck out in her last at-bat in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Pordowski.
Man, these bugs are killing me.
Little gnats running around all
Had
over
a
us.
spider on me. I hate spiders.
Who likes spiders?
Yeah, that's true. I've never heard somebody say, dude, I really love spiders.
And that pitch is low and outside for ball 1. And this one's ripped into right center field, going back, off the fence. And 1 run will score. She's going to hold up on second base with a RBI double.
You wanted your Berman call right there, didn't you?
I did.
I know you heard him a lot last year in the home run derby. Your boy, the Cuban Missile, Yoenis Cespedes.
La Potencia.
He was just raking. I thought that was gone right when she hit it right
I
there,
did too.
too. I mean,
No
it's-
wind. The wind
exactly.
died.
Yeah, if the wind was back up, that would have sailed over. And the only reason she got that is all ludicrous, baby. Act a fool. And you can just see the cheesing going on in the Santa Rosa dugout, nursing a 6-run lead, 9-3. And Big Kahuna, get us some pizza, man. We need some food. Feed us.
Yeah, we're in game 2. We still have one more game to go here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Big shout out to the CCCAA, showing SCSN on their homepage. Of course, California Community College Athletic Association. Samantha Barty, 2 for 4. Double, run scoring, and a ribby.
That pitch right down the hard to plate, strike 1. And once again, the scoreboard is wrong. So we blame Mark for that one.
Always, right?
And that pitch is low. Ball 1. Now he's right. Sammy Barty has home run power she showed yesterday. With a big 3-run home run off the scoreboard. I'm sorry, grand slam off the scoreboard. I keep forgetting that.
And it's funny, every time I look at the scoreboard now, I'm going to think of Sammy Barty. is that one light missing in the inning part of the scoreboard. Got her Stanton on. Stanton did a little more damage, though, and hit her a little further, but.
That pitch is in there. I guess we were wrong, and Mark was right, as that's ball 4.
I mean, it is rare when a Diamondbacks fan is right, but he got us on that one.
And it brings up Chantel Cessna.
Chantel Cessna.
She gave it a ride in her last at-bat.
I mean, you're rocking the Leopard, you gots to.
That pitch is there for a strike. Count goes 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, you could make the case that Cessna's their best ball player. I mean, just smooth out in center. Good with the bat. It's a good approach.
Thought about it, laid off of it, 1-1.
And she gave the last one a ride. She almost hit one out. Ben Cumla made a nice play and left.
Low for ball 2.
And I like how Santa Rosa's, you know, they're up by a nice margin, but they're not getting complacent at the plate. They're not swinging at pitches out of the zone still. Still have the exact same approach as they did early on.
That strike is called on the outside corner. Count goes to 2-2. Look at that. That's a great shot. See the Solano football field that doesn't get used anymore.
Right. Who's that? Is that Alden over there?
Yeah. Alden Tatum. That ball is outside, so the count is now full. 1 out.
You know me, I'm the king of butchering last names, so let you handle that.
Now the sun is really shining. She fouls off that pitch, stays alive. Count stays full.
Yeah, if Santa Rosa ends up winning this game, I mean, it's looking like they will up 9-3 here, trying to tack on some more. I mean, it's gonna be a very good game.
Yeah.
I mean, Santa Rosa can swing the bats, and pitching showed up here today with Dana Thompson.
It's gonna be interesting to see they're gonna throw in game 2 against Solano. Fouled that.
That got me. That got me. I do all this talking over here, making fun of all y'all, and then I flinch on one that's not even close to me. Got him.
Got him. Kevin Millar.
I love that dude. Him and Chris Rose, intentional talk. Awesome.
Best sports show on television. And this one's hit to the shortstop. She's going to flip it over to third for the second out of the inning. So Chantel reaches on a fielder's choice. And Pardosky just kind of froze there. Did what you're supposed to do because she learned that from earlier in the game. But with the runner behind it, you have to go.
Second baseman, Megan Winters.
So Megan Winters coming up to the plate. 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
She's rocking the leopard print too.
The pitch is low for ball 1.
She got the red bow tie though instead of the pink. As most girls do, they love to match.
They got some kind of cool jerseys, like the urban camo with some red.
Yeah,
in
yeah, I like the camo on the shoulders.
And this one's hit to the shortstop. Goes a short way and it drops. So everybody's safe. Fielder's choice.
E4 or 6?
First
Fielder's
baseman,
choice.
Courtney Morton.
But it's got to be an error, right?
Yeah, I'd be E4.
E4, yeah. Would have been the third out of the inning too.
So Courtney Morton now at the plate. One swing of the bat could end this ball game. That ball is low. 1-0.
Yeah, if they just get 2 runs aboard here, it'd be game over. Get up by 8 through 6. Or she could have fun and just hit a grand slam.
Yeah. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Man, did you shower in this morning, Zach? Because you got a lot of bugs flying.
Right, and I did actually. I barely had time.
Got to have that shower in the morning to wake you up.
Exactly. I definitely needed it today.
So our center field camera just ran out of batteries.
Why, battery's out. How's that pizza looking, old man?
So the count goes to 1 and 2. Foul back over our heads. Count stays at 1 and 2.
Okay, Lonnie, can you get a closer shot of the batter? Lonnie. That's good.
High ball 2.
So you think Amber Taquita's probably going to throw for Solano?
For sure.
And
Maybe
then
a couple and bring in Shannon at the end to close it out.
Yeah.
Keep her pitch count down low because she's going to have to start that championship game if they advance. That ball is low.
And that's
Count
what they
goes full.
did against Butte at game 2, right? Taquita went 3, and then Shannon came in and closed it out.
Shut the door on them.
12-2 win in 5.
And this one, poke past the second baseman. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. So now it's 11-3 in favor of Santa Rosa. 2 RBI single for Courtney Morton.
And that is the game, I believe, up by 8. 6 innings played. It's a wrap, baby.
That's a wrap. So final score, 11-3 in the 6th inning. Santa Rosa advances to play Solano in a winner-take-all to get to the championship game against Sierra. What do you take away from this game, Zach?
Santa Rosa, bats going all day. Dana Thompson, very impressed. Pitched very well. Santa Rosa, Solano. Once again, winner keeps going. Loser, time to fish.
So thanks for tuning in to the Solano College Sports Network. I'm Stosh, my broadcast partner, Zach Poff, and everybody here at Solano Sports Network. Thanks for watching.